So let's go ahead and get started. Today is upper body strength, and we are going to be doing wall push-ups. So you just need to find some wall space, and I will show you kind of my space right now. I don't have a lot of wall space, so I do wall push-ups like maybe off of a door. So feel free to use whatever is available to you. I'm also going to show you some variations that you can do elsewhere, and we're going to kind of tour a day basement to show you those. You're also going to need you're going to go onto the floor. We're going to go onto the floor for a couple exercises today. So check it out and make sure that you have some space and maybe a towel or a yoga mat or something like that if you would like to use that on your floor. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to talk about upper body strength today and why it's important for functional strength. Okay, well, first of all, because we open up doors and we close doors and we need our upper body to be strong and stable for that. These doors are super light. This door can be kind of a pain in the tuchus, right? So I need strength to grab onto the door frame and push and pull it open. Carrying items, and also you need it to support yourself when you get up, right? So so you've got your leg strength to kind of help you with the, from that sit position to that stand position, but sometimes we need to use our arms too. And if our arms are weak, it's hard to use them as support. And also if you were getting up and you kind of lost your balance and you want to use your hands for support, if your upper body isn't strong, your chest, your arms, then you can end up injuring yourself. So let's talk about wall push-ups. So I'm going to kind of tilt my little screen here. Like I said, I'm going to do this off the bathroom door. I'm going to have my hands at shoulder height, right? Palms up, fingers up. All right, so you're going to put your fingertips on the wall space, maybe a little bit. Try to keep this a little bit open. You don't want to have a ton of pressure into the palm of your hand. We're going to step back slightly. You want to be able to feel like you can get some range of motion here. So the further you step back, let's see if I can turn this just a little bit more. Okay, the further you step back, the more range you can get here, right? So if I were here, I would just not have a lot of room. But if I step back, I've got a lot more room to come down and up. All right, so let's go ahead and try that. You're going to bend your elbows slowly and bring your body toward the wall, and then push through your hands back to the starting position. So here we go. Arms are here, and we're just going to come down, nose down, push back. Nose down, push back. Down and back. Nice and controlled, does not have to be fast. Play with where your feet are. If you feel like you're too close, take a step back. If you feel like you are too far back and it's too much of that you feel like you're going to face plant into the wall, then go ahead and bring your feet in closer. All right, so let's try that for a few more seconds. See if you can get one more in. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you some progression. So we're going to take a little trip around the basement. So, wall push-up. A couple of months ago, I did a wall push-up challenge. Push-up challenge. And it was 100 push-ups a day. And there was no way that was going to be on the floor in a full push-up. So I would do them off the wall. I would do them in a kneeling position, and I would do them on an incline. The variety helped me get through it, and it's good to diversify, right? Okay, so here's my next option. So now you've done the wall push-up. So now we're going to go to a countertop, right? And we're just going to do the same thing here. Hands down. Step back, bring your chest toward the wall, bring your nose toward the wall, squeeze your shoulder blades here. Now, if you don't have a countertop or something else, then go ahead and you can continue to do these off of the wall. All right, if you could just get a couple in, that is perfect. All right, so here's another option. All right, so now we're progressing into this one. Next option, we're going to head over to the chairs. All right, here we go. All right, so now I have these chairs in my basement. And if you have a different chair, type of style chair, that would be fine too. So if I'm comfortable off the wall and I'm comfortable off the countertop, maybe I change it to the chair. I'm back here in more of a plank, full plank position, and I just come down and come back up. Come down and come back up. Now here as well, you could flip it this way. If your chair was sturdy, you could do a push-up here. All right. Next option. This is your progression and your variations, is coming onto the floor into a knee push-up. So that's how we can progress. And if you want to stay on the wall push-up for 2 to 3 weeks, that's totally fine. But try to challenge yourself in moving to a different mode. You'll feel it. You'll feel it too. So if that wall push-up becomes easier, then you can challenge yourself a little bit more. I'm also going to give you a little bit another tip on the wall push-up. So you can have your hands straight out here like this. What if you took one hand up and one hand lower? So one hand is still at the shoulder, one hand is up. All right, so let's try that. Can you give me 2 of those? Just 2. All right, ready? Here we go. Down and up, down and up. Now let's switch hands. Switch hands. Here we go. Down and up, down and up. Remember, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. You can exhale when it's the hardest for you. So maybe when you're coming back up and you're pushing yourself back up, that's your exhale. Your inhale is going down. Your exhale is coming back up. All right, so we did those. Now we're going to make a diamond pattern. Fingers don't have to touch. It doesn't have to be this. It can just be out here like this at the shoulder level. Now this engages the triceps. So ready? Here we go. So we're here and we come back up. And we're here and we come back up. All right, so some different ways to do it. Also, you can do another type of, oops, hold on a second. Somebody else is coming in. Let them get on in. All right, so another way you could do is your hands are out here, and you're just gonna draw your, instead of coming out, so you're doing this, like on a push-up, keep your elbows right by your side. Keep your elbows right by your side, all right? So here we go. So our arms are at shoulder height, our feet are steady, and you're gonna come down and bring it and push up. Now, if you feel on this one that you have a lot of wiggle room, step it in. All right, that's going to challenge those triceps. So drop back, drop back, drop back. So elbows stay in. All right, so those are some different variations for a push-up. Let's go over some other exercises you could do for upper body strength. Now, we could do a dip, a tricep dip. You could do a tricep dip off your couch. You could do a tricep dip off of a chair, off of stairs. Plenty of different variations that you can do it. And you can change your levels, which is kind of what we were doing with the push-up. We are changing the level that our push-up was in to challenge ourselves more. So, dips. I'm going to step this back a little bit. All right, so you're holding on to the chair. You want your fingers forward. You're going to walk your hands to the front. Palm is on the edge of the chair, down and up, right? Body weight. It can be challenging, right? Here we go. Let's do 5 more seconds of these. Go slow. Come back. Now here's your push-up part, right? Down, come all the way up, and get your bottom on the chair. All right, so again, you could do those off of a stair. You could do those off of a couch and a chair. Options. All right, so then let's talk about next we are going to go to a hollow hold. So this is a core exercise. So go to your chair, any place you could sit, couch, whatever is close to you. So this is a core exercise. And we need our core because all of our movement is stemming from our core. So we want to have a nice stable core, strong core. So we're going to sit here. Now my ears are over my shoulders are over my hips. My hips are right out from my knees, all right? And my knees are over my ankles. So that's how we're going to sit in a neutral posture, and our breastbone is forward. But we're going to lean back just a little bit. We're going to lean back in our chair. We're going to engage our core. So anytime you lean back, you're going to put some pressure on that low back, right? On that lumbar spine. So you're going to pull your belly button in. All right? Imagine that there's a little worker cell behind your belly button, and it's got a rope, and it's pulling that belly button all the way back to the spine. From here, we're going to lift our legs out in front. We're going to lift our legs out in front. This is your hollow hold position. All right, we're going to stay here. You can have your arms crossed at the shoulder. You can have your arms on the side. And we're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Already started counting. You're welcome. And we can either lift. If this gets to be challenging where you're staying still, here, lift. You can go out and in. All right. All right, let's stay here for another 10 seconds. Again, you can stay in one place if you want. Don't let your back hit the back of the chair. Go ahead when you're ready. Plant your feet, and let's go ahead and come into that cat position. So chest toward the thighs, but arch it like you've got a beach ball right here. So let's see. Flatten the back, so chin comes up, shoulder blades glide down the back of your on your spine. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, go into cat, arch your back. All right, we are gonna go into bird dog next. So I'm gonna show you 3 different options on bird dog. So this is a shoulder, it can strengthen the shoulders, it can strengthen the arms. It's a good core exercise. If you are seated, you're gonna take one leg behind the chair and the opposite arm forward. All right, so this is option 1. And let's stay here for 10 seconds, and then we'll do the other side for 10 seconds. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. And really extend those fingertips to the wall in front of you. Go ahead and come on back. Inhale as you come up, and switch legs. So go ahead and walk, kind of wiggle that foot back underneath the chair. Opposite hand comes out like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Stay here. Let's stay here for 10 seconds. Neck neutral. So remember, neck neutral is not scrunched up, and it's not super tight. Go ahead and relax. Come on up. Stand up. Stand up. We're going to use our chair. And we are going to do the same thing. So shift your weight to one leg. Shift your weight to one leg. Lift the opposite. So here I am. And I'm going to reach out here. So this could be a version of bird dog. Now my hips are square. My hips are pointed to the floor. Why? Because if my hips were open, I'm going to become off balance. So turn your hips to face the floor. Reach out. We're going to stay here for 30. And you're halfway done. Option here is to take both hands out. And relax right here. And relax right here. Tick-tock your hips. Roll your hips. Let's go to the other side. Other side. So, shift your weight. Pick up that back leg. Opposite hand goes out like you're going to shake somebody's hand. Hips are square to the floor. Fingertips are reaching out. Keep your shoulders low. Keep your shoulders low. And remember to breathe. Natural. Whatever is best for you. Maybe it's an inhale and an exhale. Maybe it is a 4 count in and a 4 count exhale. Turn that hip. Reach those arms out. Again, you can use 2 arms if you'd like. And let's go ahead and come on up nice and easy. Nice and smooth. All right. We are going to go to the floor next. We're going to go to the floor. So grab your mat. Grab your mat. Towel works. And meet me on the floor. Now, if you have knee concerns, all right, knee issues, options, grab something. You can put a towel on the floor underneath your knees. You can fold your mat in half. That gives you a little bit more cushioning. So like I would take my mat and I would just fold it in half and I would stay on the black side of my mat. Okay? You can, like I said, you can also put a towel underneath there. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Tabletop position. So when you're ready, let me make sure that this screen's going to catch me. All right, tabletop position. Bird dog. Bird dog. So tabletop. Shoulders are over the wrists. Hips are, knees are underneath the hips. We're going to let's take our right leg back and our left arm forward and then lift that right leg. All right, balance here. Also, if you have any wrist concerns, you can make a fist with your wrist and that gives you some more support. Turn that hip to face the mat. We're going to stay here. Our spine is neutral. Our neck is neutral. It's nice and soft. It's not looking up and it's not looking all the way down. It's right in the middle. Your tailbone to the tip of your head is a nice straight line. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down and let's switch sides. Switch sides. Take the opposite leg back, lift, and reach. All right, so here we are working on upper strength, right? We're lengthening the spine. We're stretching the shoulder. We're reaching. We're using stability and strength to hold our arms up. This is a great balance exercise. All right. Give me 10 more seconds. And then go ahead and relax. Relax. You can tick-tock your hips here. You can hula hoop your hips. You can do another exercise that's great for your hips, and that's kind of leaning forward and kind of doing a circle. And you can go the other direction. We're going to work on hips tomorrow. Go ahead and come on up, nice and easy, onto the tabletop. We're going to go all the way down. You're going to have your chest on the floor. Go all the way down, chest on the floor. All right, we are going to come into a Superman. Our arms and legs are going to come up. So go ahead and take your arms in front and your legs in front. Lift your legs and arms and lower. So you've got a back bend going on here. Lengthening and strengthening. Lengthening the front, strengthening the back. Hold, keep going here. Lift and lower. Go at your own pace. Do not hold your breath. Inhale and lift, and you can exhale and lower, or you can reverse that breathing pattern. To our hands here, right by your chest. Push up. Sit back into child's pose for just a second. Sit back into child's pose. Your hips come toward your heels. Your head comes toward the mat. Arms are extended. We don't need to sit all the way back on our heels. It is a progression. But again, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for progression. So if we can just stay in this pose for just a second or two and feel that lengthening of our spine, that's great. Last thing we're going to do, we're going to come onto our back side, onto your back. So all the way down. And I want you to go back to when you were a kid, and it started just, and it was snowing. You're going to have your legs extended, arms out. And we are going to do a snow angel here. So snow angel here. So make a snow angel. Arms out, legs out. All right. One more of these and then we're going to flip it. We're going to flip it. Go ahead and flip back onto your belly. You ready for your reverse snow angel? So we probably didn't spend, well, maybe we did as a kid, doing a face plant in the snow and a snow angel. But here we go. Arms out and in. Legs out and in. Keep your head facing the mat. Your arms can go right along the floor, or if they want to hover a couple inches above the floor, you can do that as well. Out and in. Let's do 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Go ahead and bring it in. Chest, hands by your chest. Press up. Use that push up. All right. And then you can come into tabletop and you can sit back. All right. So here, now, if you were to do that the first exercise we did was the wall push-ups. Remember, you could come here into your kneeling push-up and you could do push-ups here. All right, so that would be a progression. All right, if you wanted to kind of go down from the wall to the counter, to the chair, to the floor. But you don't have to. You can still get a great upper body workout from a wall push-up. On your next inhale, come on up to a standing position. Walk yourself to a standing position. So I usually try to walk my hands closer to my knees, come up on my toes, and walk my hands toward my toes. You come up however it feels most natural for you. Come up nice and easy, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders go up, back, and down. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to change the screen. All right. Okay, so today we looked at, you can go ahead and roll your shoulders. You've already got, you're probably warmed up just a bit already, which is good. Look at that. It's 7:26 in the morning and your body is ready to go. So some exercises you could do right here, rolling the shoulders. You can roll them together. You could alternate them. You could do some shoulder shrugs. Shoulder shrugs, shoulder rolls, neck rolls, and movements like a cactus or goalpost, depending on how you want to identify this position, up and down. All right, these are great exercises to do in the morning, right when you get up. It stimulates the lymphatic system, and which helps remove waste. Also gets the joints moving. It helps reduce swelling. So there's some great exercises you could do that help you kind of get the body, the juices moving first thing in the morning. So if you have any stiff joints, let me know, or just feel like just some movement in the morning, some light stretches would be beneficial. Let me know, send me an email, and I can send you some exercises to do.